Welcome, weary traveler, to a tale that'll make you grateful for every hotel bed you've ever complained about. But before we dive in, tell me, where are you watching from, and what time is it over there? There's something comforting about knowing a community of history lovers is gathering right now, from all across the world, to hear a story this dark. And hey, if you're into the darker sides of the past, hit that subscribe button, because what you're about to hear is not for the faint of heart. Now, breathe deep. Forget the modern noise, and picture yourself as a medieval, maybe a merchant, pulling your cart of goods, or a pilgrim, searching for salvation at a distant shrine. The sun is setting, the dirt road turns to shadow and mud. You need shelter, any shelter. Then, in the distance, a warm light in the windows, smoke rising from the chimney, the smell of meat in the air. It feels like salvation, but you've just walked into one of the most dangerous places in the medieval world. Forget private rooms, forget clean beds, forget safety. Medieval inns were part tavern, part brothel, part gambling den and part graveyard. The main hall was filled with drunkards, thieves, wanderers, and killers. Smoke from the fire mixed with sweat, vomit, and the stench of mystery meat. And the bedrooms, if you could afford one, you were crammed into a bed with 4, 6, maybe 8 strangers, all wrapped in flea-infested lizard-ridden blankets. Too poor for a bed, you slept on the floor, on dirty straw. Next to drunks, criminals saw something worse. But the real nightmare was upstairs. Many innkeepers were crime bosses in disguise. They'd drug your drink, rob you blind, or sell your plans to bandits on the road. Some rooms were literal death traps, beds built with traps that dropped you straight into a pit, a cesspool, or a hidden chamber where you were dealt with. Ever heard of murder holes? Some inns borrowed the idea from castles. A wooden ceiling might hide a killer waiting to strike from above. And this wasn't rare, it was normal. Fights weren't avoided, they were encouraged. Murder just part of the night's entertainment. Women, they had it even worse. Traveling alone or not, they were constant targets of assault. And the staff, often forced into prostitution, theft, or silence. Try to report a crime, you'd vanish, or suffer a very convenient accident. Corruption ran deep. Local guards, judges, even nearby merchants, everyone got their cut. A whole criminal ecosystem feeding off desperate travelers. Some inns became legendary death traps. Connected networks, human trafficking, stolen identities, fake wills, and bodies. You were safer sleeping outside in the snow with wolves. So the next time you complain about bad wi-fi ... or a hotel breakfast without scrambled eggs, just remember, you're living in luxury, and you don't even know it, because once upon a time, seeking shelter was a game of life and death.